Jeez. Hey, it's good chat, it's good Raj, good riff. 3 minutes late. Ah, come on, brother. Come on, we on time. We on time. What's good? What's good, Mars? Good, what's good, YT? What's good, Scott? What's good? What's good, TTV? What's good, Jade? What's good, Goose? Good, Braden? Good, Trainer? What's good, Knights? I'm literally cranking nines. I'm not even looking at my screen. That's good, Slurpee. That's good, Cookie. That's good, Chase. Good, Skills. Good, Mint. Yeah, I'm really not even looking at my screen, to be honest. Good, Titan. Good, YT. I swear, I always try to start exactly at 5:30, but oh no, I was trying to get some food. I had to get a little bit of grub. Cause you're not you and you're hungry. You already know. You already know. I got on retake my most recent one. Can't even speak. I can't even speak. Brain not functioning yet. Made a few of them hoes. Huh? Huh. Okay, we're playing pubs. I can't bring in build. Alright, GG's. GG's? Let's go. Make sure you guys do drop a like if you guys have not already. Guys, drop a like. The most recent one? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, brother. And I can't wait for warmer weather, dude. Having cold fingers is the worst. It is the worst. Can't move. Oh, that was something I was gonna talk about. I forgot. I remember. There was like something I saw earlier. I don't know if it was on Twitter. No, I think it was on YouTube. Like something. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was something about. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I can. On Twitter? There's something about the new update. Yeah, I don't think I can find it. Isn't the like the new Harley Quinn skin? Is that coming out? Does that come out tonight? I think it does. Modern Warfare. That game's worse than Fortnite. Modern Warfare. That game's trash. That game is terrible. Ah, wish I get a refund on that game, man. That's just trash. The freaking Camp Warfare, Claymores, skill-based matchmaking warfare. Like, oh my god. It's not tonight. I might have to cop. This game might be kind of fire. It might be kind of fire. I might have to cop it, man. I might have to cop it. I used to be the biggest Call of Duty fan, but Call of Duty sucks now. These modern games, they're so trash. They're so bad. Unplayable. Unplayable. Can't do it. Black Ops 2 is the last great Call of Duty before it took a major plummet. Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare, I like Modern Warfare 3. Those games were great. Like all the old games were good, and then it took a steady downhill. Time for the worst. That's here, Chris. Yo, Chris, where were you yesterday, bro? You're faking on me. I'd be nervous. I thought you were gonna be, out with one of my other mods. What's going on? Just disappeared. Yesterday, I started on time, like literally on time yesterday. I think I started a minute. I started a minute early yesterday, I believe. Like 5:29. That's like once every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. I felt like it was for nothing. I got full shield. He's got a full shield. They went to the gym and passed out. Shoot, that's how you know you haven't been in the gym in a long time. I knew you getting you that tired. I hit the gym today. I was debating on going because it was freaking pouring outside today. I mean, I got drenched just walking in my car, man. Holy laser. But I went to the gym and I was just shooting around a little bit. There was like no one there because it was raining. It was raining pretty hard. A few people, but nothing crazy. I felt like shooting some hoops. I was just splashing some threes from half court. You know, they call me Shaq from the 3-point line. Wetter than Cobra's mom. When I pull up in her driveway with the Mustang. You already know. You already know. Let's get videos. The track should be nerfed? Absolutely. Absolutely. That Cobra getting violated. He's not even here. Hey, bro, he always getting violated. Hey. You know, it's just like, it's kind of like a rule, right? Like when you fight someone, you let them set up before you take a swing. It's like you don't really roast someone until they show up, but I don't play by the rules, baby. We don't play by the rules. Here or not. I'm dropping the heat. Reviving the meme, bringing it back. Bringing it back. And was weak. So we just need to take a trip back to 2012. Honestly. My highest kill, 30 bombs. 30 bombs. The good old days. I think Fortnite was great. The great. That was the most fun I ever had playing Fortnite. Siphon was in the game. That's also the most views I got in a month. I think I got like 2.3 million. 2.3 million views, dropping 20 bombs every other game. Dude, freaking good times, man. I think I got like 17. There was like 17 new subscribers that month. But take me back. It was last February. It was end of February, starting in March. Greatest, man. Take me back. Kind of what Cobra Mom was saying when I left. Ha ha. Yee, brother. Yee. I can hit that SERP truck. Let me get save my minis. Save my minis. Make sure you guys do drop a like on the stream. Make sure you guys do drop a like. I assume to get a kiss on the mouth. Whoa, hold up. I don't know if I can consent to that one. I don't know. Am I at the pass? Oh no, I'm not really getting the vibes today, if that makes sense. I'm not really feeling the closeness. The best way to put it. Like I'm pretty close to my subs, you know. I talk to a lot of you guys, but you know, I don't know if today we're gonna be that close. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be a little bit of distance. That was good, Joey. Yeah, I think we're less than 100. Yeah, we're less than 100 subscribers from 199,000. 199,000. Yeah, where'd my kiss, huh? Mm-hmm. That's not 100 subscribers off at 200,000. 200,000. For that 199,000. My brain malfunctioning. God dang. We're gonna go on a win streak today. I just got the I got the feeling, something in me. Something in me. Okay, with the most sus mod. He says that I'm his favorite mod. Or that he's the favorite mod. Ah, hilarious. No sir. No sir. That's that switch? Depends on the playstyle. Depends what you want. Where's that guy? He's framing in the back. Boom. And that could have been like, that could have been like a laser. Michael stuff? Heck no. Imagine. Anyway, yeah, I'm playing that right now. I'm feeling tired. Barely raised. Yeah, I remember when I was going hard in the gym. About a year and a half ago, when I started going pretty hard. And there was some day I remember I had one day, like my body hurt so bad I couldn't even get out of bed, man. Like I was in so much pain. I couldn't move, man. Couldn't freaking my arms. I couldn't move my arms, my legs. I was like, ah, dang. Ah, dang. Oh, it's stuck, man. Oh no. No pain, no gain. Peace out, videos. Alright, facts, dude. No pain, no gain. Here's your eyes when you're showering. Hey, brother. Hey, shout out his new lift weights. My dude Chris lifting up. He on the bench pressing just the bar. You know, puts a couple reps in. And he walks off like, yo, my arms right now. Like we know Chris isn't pushing any weight on the bench press. We know. We've seen him, chat. We know. He could barely. My dude Chris got just the bar, and he going to the gym bros at the gym asking like, hey, can I get a spot? Hey, like, can you spot me real quick? Like I'm about to max. Like, oh no. Yeah, I really tried to. He really tried it. 45. I think it depends on what bar you are. I thought it was 40. Some of them are 35. You can bitch 150, like 150. What we talking pounds? We talking. A clarification. We talking pounds? Like, what are we talking? What are we talking? The max I ever done was 150. It was either 150 or 155. That was my max, but I'm only 130 pounds. So that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And that's when I came to the conclusion I would never date a girl over 150 pounds. I mean, 150 pounds is pushing it. Maybe if I have a little bit of adrenaline in me, if it's coming to life, like if she falls on me, bro, and I don't have like I'll probably have the adrenaline rush, so I could probably do it. But if she like 170, 180 pounds, GG's, boys. Younghumor ceased to exist. Cease to exist. My God. I saw this video yesterday. Alright, maybe it was 2 days ago. I don't know if I told you guys. It was a video of this hippopotamus. You know, not like an actual hippopotamus. Like you guys know what I mean. Some obese. I mean, this chick was obese on obese, and somehow she fell into the water. It was like some icy. I don't know how she just like slipped and fell. It was like the stupidest thing. And I didn't show that part, but she was like falling in water, and she needed help getting out of it. And it literally took 3 guys. It took 3 guys to pull this hippopotamus. I mean, these dudes weren't even like small. They're probably like 5'10", 140 pound, 150 pound type guys. It took 3 of them to pull this hippopotamus out of the water. 3 of them. Like, oh my goodness. Like, either she like 400 pounds or they can't deadlift. Just holy shiz. Holy shiz. That's insane. They said one out 300. Yeah, we know. We know. Bench 350. I don't know what the max is at my school. There were some dudes that are like pretty freaking big. Pretty flipping big. Like accidentally placed. They everywhere, brothers. They everywhere, Brutus. Get them off me, man. That's why I can't play this game, bro. That's why I can't play this game. Man, I play such a good game. I just died to some bot camping in a freaking base at the sniper. Alright. Whatever. Whatever. Freaking, I was trying to find like a med kit or something. I should have just. Oh my god. What are the chances? God dang. 15 minutes down the drain. Try again. I know I play on my other account. I'll probably get some easier lobbies playing there. I might be switching accounts. Minute. Might have to. Oh my god. If you guys hadn't already though, make sure you guys do drop a like. Less than 100 subscribers off 199,000. So make sure you guys do drop a like. Get some new faces. Like, oh my god. I can't believe I decided that. I should have like a counter on my screen where it shows like legit deaths versus like a bunch of trash. So we're for deaths, we're on one trash, but one garbage. Keep a counter. So a garbage death would be anything from like snipers to trap spam. Like a triple headshot. Like well, I don't know exactly who we consider. We'll have to. We'll see how as it goes. What would make the list and what would not make the list. Or like opening like 7 chests and not getting shield. That's probably well, there we go. There we go, there we go. My man's weak. I just lost all my HP, dude. Man, I lost my shield there for no reason. I'm actually triggered. No. Okay, that's better. At the top of this building. Okay. Okay. All right, this is the game. This is the game. Grabbing some fish. HP up. We vibing. And we vibing. Get it faster. Remember you guys? Didn't they come out with the new like S&D playlist? I think I saw. Alright, not yet. Usually not a fan of S&D. Well, I guess it'd be the same as pubs. As people camp just as hard as this. Might be interesting to play. Might be interesting. I don't know where that guy's shouting from. Is he gonna camp behind something? Dude, this is how people play this game. They just shoot you once, you lose shield, right? And then I try to push because I don't know where the hell he is. And then he camps behind some wall. Laser my shield again. I'm basically just, okay, there he is. Just asking to lose. And we out the scene, brother. We out the back door. First draw, good con. I know we'll have to see because the Black Ops series has had a good track record, except for the last one. I'm literally dead here. Oh. Okay. Okay. Good, David. We got the launch pad. It's kind of glitched though, cause like I don't know if they fixed. They might have did that like recent. Like so, if you had a launch pad and traps, what would happen is if you try to switch, you could only switch, but it would never stay. So if you had a launch pad in like your go-to inventory, like when you press left stick. If you wanted to use a trap, I have to hit X. If I hit X and go to the trap, if I go out of it, it automatically goes back to the first, whatever in the first slot, which is so annoying. Basically, you can't only switch. I don't know if they fixed it, but it was kind of annoying. Happened yesterday. It was kind of goofy. I should have again. Timmy. Okay. All right. I was like, hoping my PC didn't freeze. I was like, what the heck? Just froze on me. You don't mind if I do? Mind if I do get a P90? Dude, chest hasn't been giving me good loot, but at least the water's been getting some good, I guess. That's not bad. This loot's not too bad. I ain't complaining. Won't catch me complaining. Appreciate the RCA. Andrew, I already know who that is. I'm not sure who that is. I know the other guy. I don't really keep with sports that much. Enough to know some things, but I don't know everything. That's the point. He's a nobody. He said that's the point. That's the point. Yeah, I don't even. What is he like a? Is he a point guard? Is he a shooting guard? Well, actually, he wouldn't be a point guard. He got Steph. He's injured though, but I'm guessing he's a shooting guard. I heard that the Rockets might trade Westbrook after the season. I think I heard something about that. If I'm not mistaken. That'd be an interesting season. It might look like the Lakers have a good chance. I don't think Anthony Davis is gonna sign again though. After this year. Nice accuracy, brother. Really have no mats. I'm down here, brother. I'm bloody dead. Dude, holy shit, dude. God. I had no mats, I couldn't do anything. If I could have killed that guy right away, I would have been able to make a play. Ah, it's so annoying. Could have run across the entire way. My god. That's frustrating. Hold up. Ah, look at that, dude. And 3 people. 3 people. God dang. Make sure you guys do drop a like though. Make sure you guys smash that like button. If you guys have not already. Yes, sir. Man, I can't win a damn game for my life, dude. Oh my god. God dang. Let's get a game. Alright, let's get a good drop here. For the quick kills off the rip. Quick kills. Like, oh, a fishing rod or something. I think that guy only had a fishing rod. He's like chucking it at him. What did I just witness? What did I just witness? Oh, that you could just rip my kill from me. I just lasered him. Oh, nice. Nice box, dude. I ripped my kill from me. I got plenty of mats. We're doing. My man was just sitting in that corner. Oh no. Bro, I literally don't have aim assist there. What do you mean? My shield back. I don't exist. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got me confused. Like, I swear, my mods make my brain hurt, man. Like, y'all make less than no sense. Like, I don't. Uh-huh. Hmm? I think I win, or maybe you killed him. I don't even know. Oh, where's he? Oh, he's over here. That's how I'm not telling Clap Cobra's mom's cheeks or Young's IQ. I don't know, my IQ is pretty high, bro. I don't know if you did that many times. Dude, why do these guys have just purple pumps? He just got crazy good loot. Oh, he's trying to dance at me. Suck my cock. Suck my cock, dude. Trying to dance. He's trying to make a fool of me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I said I graduated. Yes, sir. These kids trying to clown me. Trying to clown me. Tell you how it is. It's a G stream. We might be on them PG-13 vibes. I don't know, brother. I don't know. When these kids sit in a box and have the audacity to emote. I think they deserve a roast. Yeah, the audacity to do something like that. Maybe let me skin. Honestly, I might grab it. I might. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. The finished product that comes out in the shop, which I think comes out in an hour. Yeah, they definitely did something to the boats, man. This mobility on the ground is pretty, like, all over the place, man. It's like much slower. They nerfed the boats on land. What kind of foolery is that? Boy, Riff back in the scene. I said as a no. As a fatto. Major. If you guys haven't already though, make sure to drop a like. And subscribe if you are new. Just smash that like button. We're less than 100 subscribers off 199,000. So if you guys drop a like, we can get some new faces in here. Just smash that like button. Help a Bruda out. There's a free fish here. I might have to scoop it up. Yes, sir. We're 3 O's. Actually. Like, imagine, not like. Bro, I remember, I think that started like 7th grade for me. If I remember. Yeah, dude, that's when all the white girls in the class they would say the word like. It's just, I don't know, man. I think 7th grade is when that atrocity started. All the white girls in my class, like, yeah, I just love Chipotle and like Starbucks. Yeah, like, it's so amazing. I just, OMG. XOXO. Like, amazing. Oh my. Hypothetically speaking. Honestly. Like. Great. Right, if only everyone who watched my videos would like the video. I'm mad. I said like 7 times in a row. Dude, that's so annoying. It's more like, I think the proper term is, people call it filler words. And that's just people do a lot. I don't know, people say the same thing over and over again. It's like, alright, buddy. Alright, articulate your thought. Try again. Who be dragging at the ends of words? Right, that's some like super white girl Oh, actually, no, Black Girl did it too. But I feel like it's the white stereotype. You're like, oh my, Becky, stop. Honestly. That was like some super white girl type vibes. Actually, I have it. We're gonna take the big pots. How does saying imagine? I don't know. Sometimes you gotta whip it out. Someone says something stupid or something stupid happens. You gotta be like, yeah. Say you're in the kitchen and your mom drops the frying pan on the floor and you're like, imagine, imagine. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta hit her with that imagine, bro. Sometimes you gotta hit her with one. Like, there's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place for everything. It doesn't have to be every time, but there is a time and place for everything. And positive vibes. Positive vibes only. Unless these little Timmies pull up and I'll roast them. These little Timmies gonna pull up in my game or the chat. I just really hit for like 30 damage. Okay, I got a launch pad though, so I need to use it. No problemo. Bro, suck my peen, bro. Right. I think my builds are like kind of delayed, man. I ain't gonna lie. You wanna keep pushing, buddy? You wanna keep pushing? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Get your heels off, and then try again. Then try again. Put your big boy pants on. Load your weapons. Try again. Same thing will happen. Look at this guy. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot, brother. Try again. Try again. Oh, he's spam trapped. Oh, why didn't I see that coming? Yeah, my builds feel like mad delayed. I thought I had that back wall, but I guess not. Oh my god. I can't wait for this next season, dude. This thing's so slow. People play so slow. Oh my god. Mad. Mad. I should have just rushed. I don't know what. My brain malfunction. I wonder when they fix the game, dude. I wish they would take out like the nighttime. Like that's just a stupid. I literally can't even see, man. Like when they make the game dark, that's just so hard to see. Especially when like builds break and shit. So annoying, man. So annoying. That's just like mad delayed. I guess I'm like 120 FPS. Ah, gross. Gross. It's popping over there. Ah, man. Oh, weird. Oh, weird. I swear. Alright, let's go lazy skin. Let's go lazy. So you consider your con. Azure? Give me a shotgun. If I get attacked here, it'd be over. GG's. I'll clear out the whole lazy lake. Look at this. I can jump. I can jump, god dang. I can't even see him. I shot you, bro. Okay, we're running. my boy, my dude, little Timmy couldn't even do it right. He couldn't even fake it. He couldn't even do it right. They accidentally put a space. Unbelievable. Killed the joke. He killed the joke. He killed the memes. Little Timmy just gonna take L's this whole shit. I might just have to mod him. So we can just give him constant L's. Dude, these guys are so garbage at the game. Suicide? Really? Really? It's like, let me just look down the ground and shoot. That guy just hit me for 150 with attack. Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, buddy. Ah, yes. I guess. Appreciate that, AB. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that one. Yeah, yo, what are y'all saying in the chat, man? Like, yo, what are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? No homo, huh? After all of y'all really suspicious, making me suspicious, creeping me out. I don't know. I look at the chat for 1 second. I see Chris, little Timmy, and Rip talking about, hey, I'm so gay, man. I like Younghumor's got a big peen, and I look back over and it says message retracted. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Like I'm just, yeah, I'm just going to play this game, man. And it's just a top of it. We'll take attack. Okay. Hey man, this chat, the chat looks all kind of goofed right now. He definitely sees me. Okay. I forgot about launch pads. Forgot. I forgot about them hoes. My God. Yeah, I'm about to land somewhere slow, dude. I'm tired of trying to damn puss bags that play slower than me, man. Oh my God. Can't compete, bro. Unless you got 200 HP and a shotgun. Oh my God. That's just straight 50-50. Straight 50-50. That shit's annoying. My God. Okay. Okay. I'm getting shit off the spawn, Joe. I'm tired of dying to have nothing. I'm tired of that ish. That shit's annoying. Tired of it. Tired of it. Yes, sir. Okay. Don't try me. All right, all right. We're definitely scared of little Timmy. Yeah, you definitely scared us. Like, ooh. I mean, there, man. He's bluffing. He's bluffing. Oh, I got a shotgun, 200 HP. Easy claps. Easy claps. In 30 minutes, you got the item shop. The new item shop. We'll see. See that new skin, see if it's any good. See if it's worth. Like, couldn't turn around right there. Let me move. You said you're on the iPad. Yeah, iPad. What is this, 2006? Dude, that's all everyone does in damn solos. I need to stop playing solos, man. Just sit in the box. Look at this guy. I mean, I can sit here for... I should have a timer for how long until someone makes a push. Like, bruh. See, kids literally do not push in this game. Oh my god. That's why solos is so annoying. No one actually rushes you. Unless you're down on like 2 HP. Otherwise, they'll literally just sit at the bottom for 5 minutes on the end. Not even push, man. Oh my god. Pushing players is dead. It's dead. I gotta go scavenge some more shield though. Go scavenge some more shield. It probably has a map. Oh my god. See what I mean, dude? I'm screwed. I got no shield. I ain't winning no sort of gunfights on this. I guarantee he's gonna follow me. I mean, the thing that pisses me off so much, it really pisses me off, is it's so predictable, right? This guy's he's gonna push me, right? And if I have shield, what's gonna happen is if I had shield, he would rush as hard as he could against me, and then he would sit at the bottom in a box and not push me. But unless I'm on 25 HP, 50 HP, then he'll play aggressive. The biggest cuck fest, man. Like no one plays for kills. They literally just play for they play for placement in pubs. Like these kids get excited about getting 5th place or top 10. They're like, oh shoot, Top 10, baby, top 10. Acting like it was season 1. Talking about, yeah, I just got top 10. Oh my. Oh my. What even is? What even? He's probably like one of the houses. Oh my. The girl around Val. Yeah, Marcus took the L in there. Like my dude Marcus fucked up a girl right when she about to be asking like, hey Marcus, what $200 gift did you give me for Valentine's Day? That's for like back in the day, you could buy the girl maybe I don't know, maybe sell like some flowers or something. I mean chocolate. I mean something cheap, right? Maybe like $4 or $5. Nah, these broads. I mean, if you don't buy the damn broad a car, if you don't pay her electricity, if you don't buy her a new iPhone 11, like, bro, I swear, like, what even? Like, it's a lose. Maybe ask for too much. Can't win, man. You can't win. Shoot. You know how you get my girl a Valentine? Wait. You can give my girl on Valentine's Day. I'll give her a card. When she opens it, is a little note that says "You're welcome." That says "You're welcome" on it. That's what she gets. She ain't getting no car, no iPhone 11, no sir. No sir. A random toy. 5 or 10. I don't remember those. I remember like I remember when I was a kid I went to CC's and had like all the game machines. I don't remember at the gas station. I never done one of those. Those don't really necessarily ring a bell for me. Be honest. If you guys are joining the stream, make sure you guys do smash that like button. Also subscribe if you guys are not currently. As you drop a like. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember that. I remember back in the day. I went to CC's Pizza. We'd be grinding them games. Grinding them games. Remember the gas station? Yeah, I don't think I've seen him. The only gas station I have around here is Wawa. I don't know if you heard of that one. It's like there's like 3 of them where I live. He's going off really just trying to quick scope. Oh, nice shot. May hit the tree. Oh man's hit the tree. Alright, screw it. Yes, sir. Check how they're doing. I mean, like I check. I don't really like, you know, binge watch it all day type of thing. Maybe a couple times a day, just to see. Sure. Gas stations anymore? Yeah, I haven't seen it. Maybe you're just an old boomer. So back in your time, they had such things going on. Doesn't ring a bell for me. Wait, is the upgrade machine here in that building? That barn? I'm about to get a P90, man. That's what I want. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, sure, Riff. Down to the nail. I think it's in here. I want to go get my P90. Get the best gun in the game. Maybe not. Yeah, boomer just called me. I'm not a boomer. I'm calling you. But you're talking about something I have never seen before. Like you have to be a boomer to know of things like that. Come on now. Come on now. I ain't even heard of some of the stuff you talking about. Yeah, for all I know, you probably you knew about them days where you could buy a slice of cheese and some bread for 10 cents. Where you put 25 cents in to get some gas. Those are the boomer days. I think that's your time period. I think that's where you came from. You must be referring to there. I don't think I understand. What's that, south? Wait, huh? They said the small red bar on the other side. Like, in the zone, or are you talking about, like... Oh, yeah. I remember. There we go. And it probably cost 5 cents when you were growing up. No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you making these assumptions? I had never seen such things in my life. Good looks, Jay. Good looks. What are you talking about, man? Dude. Dude, back in your day was the Great Depression. Yeah, you're the boomer here. He said, I remember like it was yesterday when the stock market crashed. Ugh. You smell that, chat? It smells like boomer in here. Ugh. Oh, somebody just got cracked. Oh, the double dinker right there. That was a double dinker. I said a young fought in the Civil War, but he's calling me a boomer. Oh no, you fought. My dude Chris called me a boomer, but he was sailing with Christopher Columbus back in 1492. Get out of here! You're the boomer. Chris over here talking about, yeah, I know Christopher Columbus personally. Me and him are homeboys. Like, yeah, I'm boomer. Get out of here. Dude, Kezi. Appreciate that, Supreme. He said, yo, we're one of Jesus' 12 disciples. Oh, man, imagine. Wait, dude, I don't know my history. What's older than that? And that's 12th at 2000. Brain, work. Like my dude Chris, such a boomer. He remembers the days where he had to make spears out of sticks and stones. When he had to go hunt the buffalo in the Midwest. Had to harvest some grains. Oh, you got Ultra RPG, bro. No way. I really just got RPG'd by some bot. Oh my. Oh my. He said, I said I was Adam. He said I knew Eve. Okay. 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 Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can top that. I think that's as far as you can go. Oh my god. I can't what's even more of a boomier thing than that? Yeah, I can't, dude. I think you topped it. You topped it. Oh man. That's another L. Ah, frig. I wasn't thinking. Hey, dude, I was just trying to win that game and I got RPG'd. Caused me to lose. Got me thinking. Got my brain power taken away. Dinosaurs. Why do Chris such a boomer? He had companions with dinosaurs. Thought him his best friends. Humor and Timmy be taking L's. I think everyone's taking L's, man. Everybody has got an L this stream at least. At least one. These bots. These bots. These little Timmies. These little Timmies in the pregame. I haven't taken any L's. You sure about that? You sure about that? Sure about that? Are you sure? Are you sure? Let's go. If you guys haven't already, drop a like and hit that subscribe. We're literally just 71 subscribers of 199,000. 71 subscribers. How are the animals? Oh no. Chris, you're such a boomer. You helped build Jerusalem. You helped build Jerusalem. You boomer. You boomer. My dude Chris such a boomer. He built the manger. He built the manger. Oh no. Get my social machine. Man, that should have been a dub last game. Or that was like RPG. RPG, no. We might be switching accounts to get some easier wins. For some easy wins. Young fire. Right. I don't know if you guys just saw the kill feed. Some people be plugging their Instagram, some people be plugging in his Twitter. This guy plugged in his Pornhub account. Oh no. Oh no. I've seen it all. I've seen it all, boys. What's older than fire? I mean, I thought that's pretty much a big boom. That's pretty far back. I can't. My brain just is not quick on the feet right now. I don't know. I might have to take the L. My brain, it's just malfunction. Ah. Oh yes, sir. Yeah, this thing's mad slow on water. Like, why did they nerf boats on land? This thing used to be zooming. I used to be zooming on land. Why would they nerf? Alright, with the... I might just push the no, screw salt. Please, that's it. I know they better redo everything in a couple weeks. No, too OP. I'm be trying to multitask. My brain just can't keep up. I'll give you this one. $20 damage. Something on me. IQ test. Honestly, I want to do that. I really wonder what my IQ is. I feel like it has to be pretty good. I feel like my ability to problem solve pretty good. That's what IQ test is. It has to do with like problem solving and critical thinking, which is a pretty accurate way to measure how smart someone is. That's like I don't know if you saw. I don't know. Do you know the real reason why they banned IQ test? From because remember back for the SAT, it used to be IQ test, but they banned it. I wonder what the reason for it was. Wait, what's an average IQ? Is it like 8, 9? I know the highest you can get is like 200, which I mean, if you get a 200 IQ, holy shiz. Holy shiz. I really would. I remember they banned IQ tests in schools. Average is 80. Oh man. Let's go. Let me see. I'm actually kind of curious about this whole IQ thing. I think like a real IQ test is like 2 hours long, 2 to 3. Let's see. It wouldn't let me. But let me do the thing I was trying to do. Alright, back to the internet. For some information. Eight. Yeah, wait, let me see if I can. Why did they ban IQ test? Why did they ban? For sure. I remember I was watching a Jordan Peterson video. I thought it was very very interesting. He was talking about IQ specifically, and he said people under a certain IQ basically I'm trying to remember exact words he put in. I wouldn't say useless, but they like under a certain level of IQ, and it was like towards like the lower half. It's not like talking about the average. Like it was like a certain amount. I think even when it came to the military, like they couldn't. I'd have to find the video. I couldn't remember exactly what he said, but he was talking about people with very 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 low IQ, and even if they wanted to learn something, they really couldn't. How did that? I literally built this up. Yeah, way more shield than me. Increasing IQ. How do you increase your IQ? Do you just really work on a lot of problem solving type things? I wonder how that's gained. By doing a lot of critical thinking type task. Like that would be the. I think that would make sense. Bro, these can just like load this. Dude, I freaking hate this game, dude. Like, it's so garbage. Oh my god. I'm literally gonna get so pissed off in this game. Holy shit. I'm literally trying to place a damn launch pad. The game's glitched, so you have to, like... press like 5 different things. It's so annoying. That is so frustrating. I also having games reading books. Learn language is very effective. I know I haven't really had a desire to learn any other language. Like, there's literally no point because English is the most well-spoken language. I guess if you wanted to learn Spanish, like, I ain't going out of the country. I only know very few people who speak Spanish. Like, I guess it could be interesting if you're into that type of thing, like a hobby, but. Yeah, I'm gonna switch my other account, dude. I'm just tired of boxing. What do I have to do? That's so annoying. Just like took my wall on first try. I guess. Also speaks both, yes sir. Yeah, I know a few people that speak both, but I'm really interested. Complex. That could be true. Bro, you really keep shooting at me? Like, my god. Correct. He was trying his nuts. Major. Manager. Love that. Spanish. Spanish you do. Yeah, I think I clicked on your channel once. I'm sure. There's probably a pretty decent market for it too. There's probably a lot of people who play in South America, Mexico, Spain. One of my friends, he went to Spain just to travel for a couple months. Most people there spoke Spanish. There were some people who spoke English. I got this big shot. I'm not gonna be able to get it up there. Bro, that's what I mean, dude. Like, these people are such pussies in this game. I can't get a shot. The guy's just sitting there. Like, my dude's just sitting there boxed up. Ever since an account's out for this game. Holy shit. Like, I swear, people play more camp and pubs than they do. Look at that box. The last two guys are just sitting in boxes, man. A lot of the pros are Hispanic too. I was trying to just cut him there. I'm just cranking. What's the guy doing? He's just like cranking for no reason. RPGs himself. Oh yeah, so what can you expect from someone who sits in a box? Well, you got that new item shop. So if my streams my says. That's just how it be. Like, you and for streams, it doesn't actually hit the algorithm till like 2 hours in. Usually you have to stream for, I don't know how long you stream, but you have to stream for a while. It'd be like that. That's a make or break. Just the algorithm. Let me insert. Get the bundle. What's in the bundle? You got the 2 pickaxe, you got the bat. Additional style. What are the other style? That style kind of fire too. Yo, this might be a cop though. Honestly, that's my type of girl. Tattoos all over the place? Heck no. Heck no. Yo, let me switch accounts. Let me get some easy lobbies, man. Let me get some better lobbies. See if we get something better. See if we get something better. See if we get... That skin's trash. I think it's kind of fire. I think it's kind of heat. Freeze. Oh, I typed the wrong password. Okay. I don't know, dude. I want to save my money hard this year, man. I want to save my money hard this year. Because I literally have everything I'd want. Except for a house. That's what I want to save for. I want to save for a house. Then I want to pay cash with it. Because, I mean, I could literally buy a house right now. I want to. Well, I guess I would probably, if I, really wanted to. I mean, I could wait a couple months, get my credit score up a little bit. I have a 700 credit score right now. I got a credit card like 7 months ago. I got like a 700 credit score, which is like, I think it's average. You get decent rates. I think above like a 720, 730. Maybe it's 750 when you get really good rates. Definitely about 750, but I think right at like the 740-ish. Sounds like he looks at the keyboard and types with 2 fingers. Yo, chill out, bro. You already know. That's just how I type. like you really think that I paid attention? San Francisco. Oh, they lost the Super Bowl. You really think that I paid attention in my keyboard class and learned how to type correctly? You really think for a second? You really think for a second? I gotta make sure my dead zone is right on this one. Look. Head down, I think it was 7 or 8. Probably put an 8. Hold on. I see we got that 700. 700. Wait, hold up. Hatchery battles. Check out my video I made a couple of days ago. I basically just explained that just whatever buttons you use the most, like jump, build, editing. Throw some of those on the paddles. That's usually the best bet. Usually the best bet. I'm paying a car in a house. I only buy cars with cash though. No debt for me. I think I'm gonna buy my house with cash too. That's what I'm gonna do. That's why I'm holding out. Like, I got the credit score, but I don't even think I'll use it. I mean, I might take out a loan. I might take out like a $50,000 loan. We'll see. Because definitely in a few years, I might have that kind of money. I mean, I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want a payment. Probably throw down a 75% down payment on it. That's also good homes. You can buy some decent homes in some decent areas for pretty cheap. You can find some houses for like 140, like two bedroom houses. Because I only need something small where I live. The only thing that I'm looking for is a house that isn't a piece of crap and not a trash area. So as long as the crime rate is low and the area looks good, I'm down. I'm freaking down. I like the two major things because like I'm just trying to do YouTube, so I don't have to worry about trying to find like a job necessarily. So as long as the house in the area don't look like trash and the crime rate, as long as the crime rate's good, I'm down. I don't need nothing big. So I'm looking at like the 100. It probably cost me like one after everything, probably like 150, maybe 130, 150 thou. So saving up $150,000 cash is that's gonna take me a little bit. That's gonna take me a little bit. But if I don't put everything down, then I'll put down like a fat $80,000-$90,000. No debt, the better. No payments, the better. I don't know. I want to do it by the time I'm like 26, 27. I'm like 19 now. Like 6 years? Save 20,000 a year for 6 years? I think that's doable. I think that's doable. Goal is to save more. I'm gonna save as much as I can this year. I gotta pay for like car insurance and gas and that garbage. But other than that, I don't really spend too much. I already bought myself a car, so we're chilling. We're chilling. There's zero income tax. Imagine you lived in a country that didn't suck your wallet dry. Just to fund some single mothers and their bastards. Just to fund some broken healthcare systems. Imagine. Imagine how much money people would have. How much better life would be. Would it get sucked dry on taxes? Couldn't actually imagine. Imagine how much money we had if the welfare state didn't exist. That system broke. Because it's gonna collapse. I don't know. I was looking at some videos where the welfare system is gonna collapse because more money is being taken out than put in. Which means a collapse. That's about right, man. Imagine being a single mother who screws everyone up and then tells me I need to pay more money in taxes even though I pay over 30%, even though I pay 30%. Imagine telling me I need to pay more money. Imagine someone with a negative net tax. Oh, what am I trying to say? Negative is not a net taxpayer telling me to pay more money. Imagine. Imagine telling someone who works 50, 60 hours a week that I need to pay more money to work harder. Imagine. Well, that's actually what's going on. Okay, it's going up. I pay too much. He's in the back. I thought he was in that first. I thought he was in that little laundry room for a second there. Oh, I just beamed that guy. And most people on welfare don't care. That's why you saw the black community. It's a single mother rate of over 74%. The reason why is because they got more money for kicking the fathers out of the home than them actually being in the home. That's why they're single mothers. They're getting more money from the government. Because there are some lazy bums who don't want to work through their problems and just rely on the government, big daddy government, go fund their paychecks instead of trying to figure out work and to make better decisions. Other taxpayers, right? Why? There's no incentive to work if you're getting if you're getting enough to live off of the checks. Oh man. Sorry, real talk. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Or get rid of that. Get rid of it. The less you help people, the better. That's why people who weren't given. That's why you look at millennials. The reason why they're so in such a the state they're in is because they got given everything as kids. They just become self-entitled. So when you don't give someone something and they have to earn it. So when you actually earn something, you cherish it more and you value it more. So you're less likely to abuse it. And my rule of thumb is you don't help anyone who doesn't want to be helped. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Everything's gonna go down the drain. If so you see someone struggling, you don't help them out unless they want to help themselves. Meaning that you just don't give money. You just don't give money to single mothers. You just don't give money to homeless people. Because if someone's homeless, right, and they genuinely are trying to find work, they're doing everything they possibly can. That's different. Versus a lot of people just live off the street because, if they can just make enough to get by, they're not going to try to improve themselves, try to make a difference, or try to escalate themselves and try to make money themselves. They're just not going to do it. The wages are stagnant, price of living. Well, I guess I agree with that, but to be honest, most people don't have an income problem. They have a spending problem. Look at the car debt. Look at the student loan debt. It has nothing to do with not making enough money, as more to do with bad financial debt. Most people who are homeless or single mothers are from bad decisions. To suggest that it's because people got screwed over in the system is I don't think it's actually true. If you look at people who are actually poor in the country, it's from bad decisions, some type of drugs, some type of I forgot, it was like if it was like a 97 or 98% chance you wouldn't go into poverty if you graduate high school, you don't have kids outside of the if you get married before you have kids, and you can hold a stable job or something like that. You have like a 98% chance of never being into poverty. Here's the minimum wage, yeah. Dude, as soon as the minimum wage goes up, large corporations, they'll be fine. They'll be fine because they can, companies like Amazon, Walmart, they can pay their employees $20 an hour if they want to. They can do it. Small businesses, little Joe that's running his coffee shop, trying to make by, just making ends meet. The minimum wage goes up, he's out of business. And same with the people who's his employees, they out of business too. Dinner problem. That's facts. 50% of homeless people. Well, the reason it's not because okay, yeah, the cost in California is insane. That's what people do when they get rid of the homeless. Like people in Houston, people in I guess inner cities. What they do is they get a bus and they just ship them off to California. Homeless people get shipped there. There's a lot of people who are homeless in California, but a lot of them got shipped from other places just to reduce the homeless percentage. I mean, in California, if you make under 50,000 a year, you're on the street. No lie. You know, if they're old enough to drink, they're able to get $200,000 loan. That's actually not true. You can get any amount of money for student loan. You can get any amount of money. If you want to take out $3 million, you can take out $3 million. There's no limit. There is no limit. If you want to go to the most expensive school in the country, you're able to do so. There is actually no limit to the amount of money. You can take out hundreds of thousands. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Minimum wage goes up, everything goes up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just inflation. All it is gonna increase inflation, and then the small businesses get put out. It's gonna cut jobs. I forgot the exact. Like every like dollar amount, it cuts like a certain amount of jobs. Can't remember what the exact statistic was. But the higher you, because the lower you put the minimum wage, the more jobs they are. But the higher it is, more jobs that get cut. Because they think that people working at McDonald's that are 17 years old should make a living wage. Like, my God. My God. Has to match the cost of living? What do you mean? Actually, no, you don't have to have that. The purpose of a minimum wage job is for work experience. You should not have, if you have a minimum wage job in your 30s or 40s, it's bad decisions. There's no possible way that you couldn't work up a corporate ladder. You could not work up, even if you worked at Taco Bell, even if you worked a minimum wage job, if you worked for that company 10, 15 years, I guarantee you can be upgraded to manager. I know the managers at Chipotle earn like $40,000 a year, $50,000 a year. If you're making that type of money in your 30s and 40s, it's from bad decisions. It has nothing to do with, or maybe the economy collapsed, which it will eventually. And then it'll also go back. The economy always collapses and go back up. All right, I saw the college tuition's going up because you can do that. Right, yeah. If you still work as a minimum wage job in your 40s, it's because you messed up. It has nothing to do with society holding you down. The patriarchy. Whatever. That Rockets Lakers. Are they playing again tonight? I went to that Houston game when they played a couple weeks ago. Travis Scott was at that game. And there was also some like NBA Hall of Famers. I didn't know who they were, but they were apparently like Hall of Famers at the game. People minimum wage just die. Minimum wage is for people starting out. It's not for people in the 30s and 40s. And like, if someone makes bad decisions their whole life, why should I feel obligated to bail them out? If they made bad decisions their whole life, right? So say for instance, right? You're a dad yourself. You have a kid going to college. You save for that kid's college every year. You put $3,000 away every single year to pay for that kid's college. Versus you have another dad who blew all his money on a Corvette, vacations, an RV, and a house he can't afford. So you're saying that, you know, something happens, they both lose their jobs, whatever. So you're saying that that person who blew all their money and made bad decisions their whole life should be bailed out by taxpayers. Other people should bail them out for their bad decisions. That's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. But also at the same time, wealth. That's actually not true. And because of Amazon, do you know how many jobs Amazon created? Do you know how much the economy thrived because of big corporations? Those are the people who hold all the jobs. If you want to know how you make more jobs, you incentivize large corporations to hire more people. That's how you get more jobs. I don't know if you're trying to make an argument for wealth inequality, which is a bad argument. Why should someone who changes the world, like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, why should someone who changes the world be handicapped for what they do? Over someone who sits around, plays video games, watches Netflix, makes bad financial decisions. Doesn't make any sense. You can't... Wealth inequality is just a stupid issue. Like myself, why should I have to pay more money for someone who works at Starbucks, who then goes home, sits on the couch, and watches Netflix when I work 50, 60 hours a week, trying to do my own thing? Well, why should I pay for their bad decisions? Can't do that. No, big corporations, if they wanted to destroy everyone, they honestly could, but they're not doing it. If they wanted to, they could make, just like Walmart, could make AIs for self-checkout and wipe out hundreds of thousands of jobs. But they don't do it. They don't do it. If they wanted to, they could, but they're not. They're not going to do it. People avoid taxes. That's actually not true. Only rich people pay taxes. Only rich people pay taxes, and then the bottom rest reap all the benefits of taxes. It's only a very small percentage of the people who actually are man, why is everyone just camping in boxes with RPG? Look at this guy. Oh my god. Why did I do that? Everyone pay taxes. No, that's not true. Over 50% of households don't pay federal income tax. Plus, on top of that, if look at these females that go to college to take so if you take $200,000 out to go to college, the $200,000 is federally insured by the taxpayers. The taxpayers hold that. So if you say you get your job, you're working as some gender studies, you're making $30,000 a year. Even though you're paying tax on the $30,000 a year, you're backpacking off the $200,000 that was given to you by other taxpayers. You're still not a net taxpayer. You are still backpacking off the taxes of everyone else. Therefore, you have not helped the society or the economy in any sort of way. Because you're still backpacked off the other taxpayers. Off the rich people who are net taxpayers of the economy. So even if you pay taxes, it doesn't make you a net taxpayer. By any means. You take those student loans, you're taking them out by the taxpayers. The taxpayers are funding those loans. A lot of other examples, that's like the biggest one though. Just because you pay taxes, almost everyone takes more taxes out than they put in. Through college, through roads, firefighters, everything that needs to be paid for. There's very few people that actually are net taxpayers. I don't know what that's been. It triggered. Increase their profits. We have to define what unethical means. I think it's unethical for the government to take my money. In access of what actually is the basic needs and roles of government, which is to protect the people. That is the role of government. Alright, here's some water quick, hold up. But even so, even if you pay more tax, right? Even if more money is put in tax dollars, can you show me at one point in history, or one time in American history where the government has actually been good with money? Can I have just a couple examples of the government being good with, even if we tax everyone at 100%, right? You sucked everyone's money out. When has the government actually been good with money? Through the whole thing about, you know, not paying taxes or people paying too much taxes. When has the government been good with tax dollars and not wasted it? It's better that the government doesn't get money than they do get money. But they just waste it. It goes down the drain. They spend it on impeachment trials. They spend it on $50,000 grapes. Money just goes straight down the drain. I know why. I know cat. Yes, sir. Make sure you get back to the 10 max. I need something for government. Yeah, I believe in roads. Need money to fund. Well, I think the school system needs to be completely reformed, but some sort of a school system, some sort of you gotta pay the officers, you gotta pay the government workers, you gotta pay things like that. I'm talking those things, absolutely. I'm not saying government's useless at all. Giving people free money never works. Ever, 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 ever. The healthcare, yeah, sure. It'll never. Because the reason why it's so bad is because there's government's trying to get a hold of the healthcare, and so is private corporations. But as soon as the government gets a hold of it, then it's communism. Then they're gonna have the price whatever they want to have it as, which is gonna be another disaster. Because once the government has full control, and which healthcare is 1/7 of the economy, that shit is going to trash. Going down the drain, man. Yeah, healthcare is basically unaffordable for most people in America because Obama just a intellectual human being. Jack the hole. I mean, it was already not very good, but he just times 10. Times 10. Communism. Communist. I think at this point, I don't think anyone has faith in the government. Ain't nobody gets faith. Healthcare should be free. Literally nothing on the planet is free. Nothing on the planet is free. And you're talking about healthcare, you're talking about doctors. They make $200,000 a year. They have to go through 8 years of med school. If you pay doctors $50,000 a year, they will not become doctors. People will not become doctors. Because there's no way that someone's going to go through 8 years of school to get some mediocre paying job. So you have to pay him top dollar. You have to pay him a absolute trash ton of money. Just because of the difficulty of their job, plus the amount of schooling and training that they have to do in order to become doctors. And someone's got to foot the bill. And privatized does not work. Do you have evidence for that? I think it does work. Anything that has full government control fails. Communism has never worked. Full government control will and never, ever, ever work. Because the second the government controls something, it gets destroyed. Because people say government's corrupt, but all at the same time they want the government to control things. Everything the government touches turns to trash. Everything turns to trash. How about Japan? Japan's literally dying. Japan's not even about to be a country in the next 100 years. Look at the fertility rate. Man, this guy's one shot. Japan's gonna get taken over, man. That shit's down the drain. Give it time. Japan's going straight down the drain. It's gonna get taken over by a patriarchal society. Long enough. Just look at the fertility rate. Not sustainable. Just like communism, it works at first, but it's not sustainable. It's always gonna collapse. It's always gonna fail. It's not sustainable long term by any means. $20,000. Well, the reason why it's $20,000 is because the government's trying to take control of healthcare, so they jack up the rates to try to run everyone else out of business. And so the small privatized, or not even the small, the privatized companies, they have to jack up their rates, otherwise they're going out of business to the government. They're gonna go out of business. That's why it costs so much. Because they gotta raise up their rates. Otherwise they're going out of business. Good on the drain. Canada has better healthcare? Are you saying the cheaper it is, the better? So because it's free, which is air quotes, because everyone else pays the bill, does that make it better? So communism is better. If your argument is you want communism, I think that's a fair argument. Bro, this guy. Oh, that's why that guy's pushing me so hard. He's almost dead to the zone. But this guy's pushing me hard, man. For people who can't afford it. Well, shouldn't the solution be to try to increase everyone's social economic status versus screwing everyone else over that actually puts in the time and work? A valid solution. Should be taxes. No, I didn't. I never said that. You should have taxes for things that are actually necessary, like roads. We need taxes for police, firefighters. We need taxes for some sort of education system. The one that we have now is just broken. But we need some sort of money for those type of things, and also some sort of construction, government buildings. You need taxes. But I'm saying they're taking out too many taxes and they're wasting it on dumb stuff. You're always going to need taxes, but the rate is how much and what are we using our tax money on? I'm saying what we're using our tax money on is just garbage. Healthcare. Even if you talk about the U.S. healthcare system, if you're dying, you can go to the hospital and get care, even if you can't afford it. So the notion that you're getting turned away just to die is not actually happening. People are not getting refused healthcare in the United States. Everyone's still getting healthcare. Either way, even if it is life or death, someone has to pay for it. It cannot be free. It's not a tree. It's not oxygen. It's not free. Someone has to pay for it. So the question is, how do we get the most people, the most amount of healthcare for the lowest price? How do we get the most healthcare for the lowest price? And this suggests communism is not a valid solution. To have a group of people that is known to make bad decisions to run the price of healthcare single-handedly is a terrible idea. So the solution is you privatize healthcare. That's why businesses can't stay in business, because they have so many regulations. You gotta remove regulations. Not fully, there has to be some sort of regulation, obviously. And people are actually doctors. Not some sort of scam. But it's way too high. Billionaires not hoarding money. To suggest because Jeff Bezos is worth the amount of money he is, you're acting like he gets, you know, a billion and billions of dollars of paycheck every year. His money is in the assets of his company. He's not actually hoarding that much cash in his bank account. When people say, "Oh, he makes," you know, so, and also, for instance, right, when someone say like your average day millionaire, most people have $1 million net worth because they have a house that they have paid for and their 401k investments. They don't have $1 million cash in the bank. Almost same with these billionaire, even you say $1 trillion companies, soon to be $1 trillion, so they will. If they don't have that kind of cash just laying around, everything's in their business. All the money is in their business. They're not getting cash or anything like that. $1 billion. But that proves my point. That doesn't discount my point. The point is their money is in the assets of their business. It's a business evaluation. You look at the amount of employees they have, the amount of revenue that they get, and then you also look at the real estate that they have, and how much it's projected to make. That's how much money they make. It's not what's the dollar amount in Jeff Bezos' bank account. I guarantee it's probably a lot lower than you think, because all the money he gets just goes right back to his business. Not all of it, most of it. Alright, brother. Hey, if you guys just joined the stream, then make sure you guys do like and hit that subscribe button. I think we're just about to hit 199,000 subscribers. Probably within a couple hours. Make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button. Do this ish. Appreciate that $1, Gabriel. Appreciate that, brother. Bears are hoarding money. That's not true. If you look at the biggest billionaires in the country, or in the world, they have the biggest businesses. They have the most, they employ the most amount of people. Which means they're the ones jogging the economy single-handedly. The biggest corporations that hire the most amount of people are the people who are pretty much running the country. In a sense, as far as the economy. Because the more money you take away from corporations, the less jobs they can make. The more money you take out of corporations, they can't hire as many people, or they have to cut hours. One of the two. Because like the more you do, say with the, and as well with the minimum wage, the more you do, the more you tax big corporations, the higher you raise the minimum wage, and the more you tax these corporations, the less people they hire, and in a sense, it hurts the workers too, because even if the minimum wage goes up, even if they get taxed more, they're basically just gonna be working less hours. So they're gonna be making the same, if not less, than they were currently making. Either way. So the only people who get hurt are the people at the bottom, the working class. No matter what you do, the only people you hurt are the people at the bottom. Big corporations don't get hurt. You tax these corporations, you raise the minimum wage. You know, oh well, so the corporation's like, oh, that kind of sucks. I guess I gotta lay off more people. Like, oh well, it doesn't really hurt them. They're still making just a ton of money. Either way. Man, these people would be playing this like a scrim. People would play this like a scrim. Dude, people play this game so slow nowadays. My god. Definitely underrated. And how much do you pay in taxes a year? I can ask me, how much money do you pay in taxes? How much money do you pay in taxes? Every study has shown that even if you look at these commies in college, as soon as they have to fit the bill, they don't want to do it. If you're making this argument, you pay no taxes, and I can see why you're making the argument. I'm guessing that's why you made the illustration or the metaphor of that a penny, that $1 million is like a penny to Jeff Bezos. Meaning that he didn't have to really earn the $1 million, it's kind of just nothing to him. Even though when you make $1 million in a capitalistic society, it's because you earned this $1 million. You created $1 million worth of value. Here's the thing, as soon as people have to fit the bill, they don't want to do it. $209. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I might have to cop this skin, maybe. I don't know. I'm about to cop. We'll see. We'll see. I might save the cash. Save the cash. The cheese. You go to college, you're educated. Ah, one of those. One of those that if you don't have a degree behind your name, it doesn't the notion that you don't know what you're talking about unless you have a degree. Degree proves nothing. Even if you look at the people who had jobs out of college, most of the experience, or most of the things that they learned were on-job experiences. Meaning that the college degree that they got really didn't teach them really too much about the subject that they had. They actually had to go into the workplace and work and learn how to do it themselves. On-the-job training. Themselves or by their employers. I mean that a degree is basically just a waste of time. Essentially. Because you have to pretty much learn everything you need to do for that job on the job. Not outside of it. There's a degree. No, let's talk about the degree. I gotta see if you're like a doctor or lawyer. But I'm saying most jobs, it doesn't matter what job you have, in that degree field that you learn on the job after you already get employed. Basically, your degree is just a basic understanding of what you have to do. Even the guy, even one of my friends that I talked to, I think he had a, I think he's about to get his degree. He has to do another I think he has to do another semester, another 6 months. And he gets a degree, I think it's cybersecurity or something like that. He even tells me, he's like, I barely know what I'm doing. He's gonna have to learn what he does on the job. Imagine. Yes, sir. I'm gonna rush that, yeah. My shots all over the place. All over the place. I don't know. Like I was saying though, that's why you see so many college students as commies and socialists. Because as soon as you have to foot the bill, as soon as you have to pay money, you're a conservative. You're not interested no more. You're not interested no more. That's why most people who advocate for these, raise the taxes on the billionaires, is because they don't actually have a job. They don't actually make money, or they have some low-paying job. They want free stuff. They want free money. And free college tuition. Free healthcare. As soon as they gotta pay it, as soon as they get paid, they not too for it. They're not too for it. Conservative. Yeah, that's how it goes. Every study that I've seen, the more money someone makes and the older someone gets, the more conservative they lean. Makes you wonder. That's why these Democrats, these freaking libtards, they're trying to push student loan debt forgiveness because they're trying to get millennials to vote for them because they don't have jobs. They're self-entitled bums that sit in their college dorm room and play beer pong. And then you got politicians telling them they'll get free money. That's why they vote for them. Idiots. I probably call us uneducated. Typical lefty tactic. A typical one right there. They'll hit you with the you're just education phobic, right? They'll hit you with that. You're education phobic. You're school phobic. You're college phobic. You're poor phobic. Like my God. Like, if there isn't an insult I've heard. That's school. It's not the education, it's school. School is literally indoctrination. It's indoctrination camps funded by the government. Funded by the government, ran by women. And it's a disaster. You gotta sit in your chair. You gotta raise your hand politely to go use the restroom. You gotta don't do anything too mean or you get timeout time. My God. Like, school is literally not for men whatsoever. Like women do better at school. Guys do. You don't follow directions. The men are, on average, more women are agreeable, men are disagreeable. Disagreeable men is the reason why America exists. We say, screw the government, it's trash. We're gonna go make our own country. We're gonna go make our own country. That's what men do. When we get fed up with stuff, we said, screw it, we gonna make our own country. We're gone. We'll fight these bums. And school just teaches you to follow rules, think in the box. You know, raise your hand, follow directions. I mean, literally. Indoctrination. The evolution of Asian men. I don't know too much about Asian culture. I just know they're the highest earners in the United States. These are all the inside jokes that they're all Asian people are good at math. Arts, man. It's good because it's a cultural thing. They force their kids. Yeah, I knew a guy who was Asian. I think he got a B once, and his parents like got pissed at him. He told me his parents yelled at him for getting a B. Oh god. Compared to the 70s. How are they in the 70s? Are you talking about like in their family structure? They're like super strict and everything. Brush this kid. He's all the way up there. He's on top of the building. I can't build, dude. Let me build. Puzzle. Asian men were peak alphas. Asian men were the Chads back in the day. They were the Chads. They were the true alpha Chads. Korea? What do you mean, like Korea, like North Korea, South Korea? I already figured the North Korea. GG's. Isn't South Korea doing kind of decent though? They actually have like some sort of freedom. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy, Chris is here roasting them fools that couldn't handle the smoke. They got upset. They got upset. They started. Yo, I swear this is how everything goes. Every debate known to man. I start bringing up some facts and logic, or even if you disagree with my facts and logic, every single time, gets upset, calls me a name, and then leaves. Every single time. They can't handle the smoke. They can't handle the smoke. They don't want none of it. They don't want none. The smoke has been served on a platter. But they refused. What's a joint argument? Basically won. Yeah, see, like I'm the type of dude like I'll start the argument, right? You know, I'll bring it up, and then we got Chris over here whipping out the laptop, just deciphering the question, thinking it through. And as soon as Chris joins the debate, it's over. I'll start it. I'll give my opening statements, and then GG's. GG's. Better than P90B. That's slight hesitation. GG's, man. That's slight hesitation. We're in the seed. Yeah, like, huh? Over ladder. Take it away from me. Take it away. Put on the pressure. Yes, sir. Somebody trying to place a jump pad or something. Trying to place that jump pad. That sounds so freaking far away. This thing's a hike. This thing's a hike. Oh, that's the guy that ran away. That hit me? Are you kidding me? I can't believe that actually hit. I have to spam this guy. Because he deserves. Get what they deserve. Wait, what's going on? Say, what are you talking about? Timmy, what are you talking about? Wait some more. Alright, bet. It's what the mom just for Cobra. We need Cobra to be here. So he can feel the pain. He can feel the pain. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop a like, hit that subscribe. I think we just hit 199,000. I mean, we are literally 1,000 subscribers off 200,000. 1,000 subscribers away. Oh, it's like 3 days. Probably in 3 days we're gonna be at 200, or maybe 2 days. 200,000 subscribers. Just gotta do like and subscribe. New physics. So with the big update, I think it's the 21st. I think it's the 21st, I believe. Fortnite stream. Imagine. There was actually this post I saw. It's back when I put Xbox. I think it was one of the Call of Duties. It was World War II, I think it was. And I remember this kid in the group post is like, "Hey, 13 years old, looking for girlfriend. Must be cute. Looking to play video games." Something like that. Some little Timmy was trying to get a girlfriend. 11 years old. Either that kid was 11-year-old trying to get a girlfriend, or Chris Hansen about to show up. One of the two. Or Chris Hansen about to be on the case. Like, hey, have a seat right here. You know. The guy's fighting over there. It's a brush. Oh man. Yeet. What the? Everyone just, I think everyone just lagged right there. And a server bug. 27. 27. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Yeah, console's unplayable, man. It's unplayable. If you've ever played on PC on 144 frames or more, even just 60 frames PC. Console, yeah, unplayable. Can't do it. Can't do it. Also get 120. I wonder what the input is. If the input still probably be better on PC. Hit the 120 FPS TV. Right. Okay. But one thing that'd be kind of confusing is for the consoles after this one, can they even go up? Like how high can? Because already on this console here, they're already taking losses on sales. I mean, they're not making profits on sales. Because what they have to do is they have to make the price compatible with PCs. Like they have to make it so far below a PC, otherwise people would just buy PCs. So I wonder how for next generation after this one, how they can actually improve without going above like 900. Like who's gonna spend $900 on a console? I don't know, man. Like I wonder if it's really capped at 120. That might be the cap. It might. I don't know. They could probably push 144, but no more than that. Otherwise, they're gonna have to drive up that price. The price gonna be going through the roof. The only reason people get consoles over PC because consoles are cheaper. PCs are way better to play games. Way better. You got money, PC is the route to go. You don't gotta pay for online. The games look better, the inputs a lot lower. Everything better. The frames. That's just great, man. Great. Plus on my ultra wide monitor, you couldn't play console on that. That's cool, you know, having I use my laptop, but being able to play the games I'd like to on that 1440p. Ooh. Ooh. 1440p resolution. Console's exclusive. Yeah, that's the only reason some people would have to gravitate towards console for the exclusives. But I mean, at the same time, you still got the PC Game Pass for Xbox. You can get Xbox games on PC. I think a lot of them are cross. I don't know if you get any exclusives though. I don't know if you could. But you can pretty much get all the games on Xbox and PC, except for like the ones that are directly tied, which I don't know if you can through the Game Pass. I have to see. 100%. Cool though. I don't know if I'm gonna get that 360 Hz monitor when it comes out. I do, but at the same time, I might wait for the price to drop because it's gonna cost like $650. A good 650 bones. I have money to buy it, but I don't want to wait for a sale. I remember back when I bought my 144 Hz monitor, and I saw the 240s. I was like, $300 for a monitor? That's insane. Like 350? Like that's crazy. Next one's about to be so expensive. Dude shot me through the thing. Why do these guys crank up so high? Crank. Might close this. In case a little Timmy wants to come and snipe up here. PCs. Yeah, you can only see as much FPS as your monitor allows. Only as much frames as your monitor can allow. It's interesting because when I get a 360 Hz monitor, I can see up to 360 frames. Means even more smoothness. Even more smoothness. You guys really looking for my head? Not the guy that I made weak. Oh, he plays a trap on there? Oh. What is this bum doing there? Oh my god. Oh no. I don't think that guy plays a trap on this. The spam trap. Spam. Imagine. 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 Yeah, 144 and 240 is quite a bit. The difference between 240 and 360 is 6%. It is 6% better. 6% better. It chops off over a millisecond of, I guess, refresh rate. Like 1 point. I forgot the time on it. It's like 1 point something. I think it's 1.7. Off the because the refresh rate it's 4 point. It's 417 for 240. And I think for 360, I think it's down in the twos somewhere. These upper twos. So it goes from like 4.2 to like 2.7. So it's like 6% better. But you should be able to tell the difference. It'd be pretty cool though. Having a 360 hertz. That just feels insane. That sounds insane. A lot of boost. Not for like a normal player, the added advantage isn't, worth the price, but Yeah, that's the goal of I think it's Asus or Acer, whatever company's bringing out this year. They want to get up to 1,000 hertz. A 1,000 hertz monitor, which is literally 1-for-1. Which, yeah, I think 1,000 is 1-to-1. Meaning that's the quickest you can have. Gotta be up there. Or almost as quick as you could possibly get. And technology is gonna be crazy in like 50 years, man. Just gonna be crazy. As long as the society doesn't collapse. Hey, you wanna keep shooting? Yeah, I'll probably do. Gonna be absolute. And VR's, ooh. I couldn't even hit a shot. I knew Mets. Yeah, I really wonder how good things are gonna get before they fall apart. You guys ever thought about that? Like how good is things gonna become before society collapses? I've always kind of wondered. By society collapsing, I mean communism, or we get taken over by a patriarchal. Well, that it has to happen. Patriarchy has to happen, and it will happen. And it will happen because the fertility rate's too low. That's just down the drain. I don't know. It'd be interesting though. Interesting. How long do we got until economy collapses or a new patriarchy comes in by some sort of outside cultural people with different cultural ideas? Because we're in the U.S., you know, everyone can vote. It's, you know, it's a right. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Or people vote and destroy society. What are we trying to land this game? What are we trying to land? What are we trying? I never have a lazy World War III, the Civil War. What do you mean by Civil War? The liberals trying to scrap. The only reason they are because Hillary won the popular vote last year. But the reason the electoral vote is in place is so you don't have small societies or small groups that overpower everyone else. Elected. I don't know, because what you have in society now is you have the poor outbreeding the rich, plus the fertility is just going down the drain. Eventually, there's not going to be enough taxpayers. The economy's going to collapse. And people might be leaving the country. Oh man. Second Civil War, they're going to take our guns. I mean, I don't think, yeah, because what they're doing is they're trying to paint masculinity as toxic, Because they can't take her rights. So they have to try to make masculinity a mental illness by snag guns. They're doing literally everything that they possibly can to try to snag guns. But because of the constitutional, or they're trying to twist the constitutional right of what you can and cannot have. That's just what we need. I mean, like literally, it has to happen, right? Because history always repeats itself. I mean, if you look at the biggest societies, whoever has the most people wins, right? That's kind of just how it works. Whoever has the most people and the most weapons, they're gonna, have the most control, because people are just ignorant. If people are ignorant, right? So throughout history, people just don't pay attention to history class. The entire human history has been about taking and maintaining land, right? So you have the big people, the big governments that want to take as much control as possible over as much land as they humanly possibly can. And people are ignorant to think that's never going to happen again, because they live in a, they're marshmallows, they're fruit cakes, and they assume that no one's going to ever try to take their land, that no one's going to try to take over the U.S. It's just never going to happen. But it will. As soon as other countries get big enough, as soon as our fertility rate... I mean, look at Japan. The fertility rate's in the garbage. Eventually, Japan's going to get taken over. It's only a matter of time. After not... Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. History always repeats itself, and it's a cycle. Everything always is going to repeat. It has to, because things always have to get good. And then once things get good, people get relaxed, or things happen that make things go downhill. That is literally 1 HP. That's so weak. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I had no shield, man. I couldn't do nothing. Appreciate that $1 fat man. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, America will always exist, but in America, apparently voting is a right. Apparently, it's a right to be able to vote, which it shouldn't be. But you have the right to vote, meaning that what you have to do, if you want to change society, you have to bring people with different cultures in. That's what the left's doing. That's why they want open borders. That's why they want to let everyone into the country. Because they'll vote left and they'll vote to change. They'll vote for a communist economy. Because they'll guarantee them free things. That's just what they're going to vote for. So they're trying to get felons in Florida. Bernie Sanders trying to get felons in Florida to restore their right to vote, so they vote left. Because once the morons outnumber the sane and U.S. cultural, or once more people come into the country that don't agree with American culture, and they get the right to vote, GG's. GG's. Pay taxes, you should be able to vote. I agree. I agree. If you're not a net taxpayer to the economy, you should not have the right to vote. You should not be able to tell other people what to do with their money when you yourself do not contribute to society. It should not. It doesn't make any sense. Because what they're trying to do, they're trying to disconnect responsibility and authority. You can't do that. Because even when I was 17, right, and I was paying a stupid amount of taxes because I started my YouTube and I was like maybe like 17 and a half, 17. So I was paying taxes. So I have the responsibility of paying taxes to get sucked by the government to use for whatever they want to use, but no authority. I had no right to vote. I have responsibility, but no authority. And they're trying to disconnect that. where the people who have no responsibility have the most authority, which will fail every single time. It's unsustainable. And if you look at the majority of people who vote, oh, that's good. I get this. Appreciate that membership 2020. Appreciate that, brother. Got a stage for the illegals to swing the vote. That's what they're trying to do. That's their agenda. They're trying to swing it. They're trying to swing the vote. Can't vote because they become oppressed. What do you mean by oppressed? Like who's being oppressed? Because it's not a race thing. It's not a gender thing. If we're saying that people who are net taxpayers pay, it's not a specific group of people that's going to get oppressed. Negatively affect the ones who cannot vote. Isn't that what's happening now? Isn't the reverse of that happening? That the people who contribute nothing are negatively affecting the people who do contribute to society. So it's gonna go both ways. It's gonna go both ways. Appreciate that 2020. It's gonna go both ways. Like you cannot have a perfect. Nothing's equal. Nobody is equal. You cannot have a perfect society. You cannot have that utopia. Someone's gonna lose. Someone's gonna win. Some people are gonna lose. Not everyone can win. Hey, appreciate that, Life. Appreciate that 100 said MX. Where's that from? Where's MX from? Where in the globe is that from? I'm not sure. Equal. Yeah, I'm talking about intrinsic value. I meant equal as in like some people are going to be stronger, some people are going to be smarter, some people are going to have a easier opportunity because of the position they're put in. That's what I mean by equality. I'm not saying as a human being they're worth less. I don't think that's true for anybody. But I'm saying their capabilities are unequal. The capabilities of a person are unequal to the next. Some people are gonna be good at things, some people are gonna suck at things. Oh, from Mexico, that's what's up. I made MX. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't think that. Pesos. I appreciate that, though, brother. That's what I mean by equality. And no one's going to be equal. That's how it is. In their abilities. I was sitting in a corner. Oh my goodness. Ouch. To deny people to vote. What do you think people who are mentally handicapped should vote? Do you think that people who, I mean, voting is a privilege in America. If you are a illegal alien, if you are a felon, you cannot vote. Should they be able to vote? Should people who have mental, um, some type of mental disability, severe, should they have the right to vote? Are you saying that no matter what, under any circumstance, they should have the right to vote? So anybody, no matter what, can vote for whoever they want, regardless of any sort of circumstance. Those exceptions. Well, then that means there's people who can't get the right to vote. And there's people who are not going to be able to vote. Those are exceptions. Start voting. I don't even know. I don't even know. Part-time mother. No, mothers who want a single mother? No, they should not have the right to vote. Because they're not a net taxpayer to the economy. I mean, most of the time, if you look at single mothers, the reason there's so many single mothers out there. If you look at the black single mother rate back in the 1950s, it was 23%. Now it's over 74%. The reason why the single motherhood rate got so high is because the government incentives to divorce the husband or divorce or to get rid of the father that you're with. That's the cause of it. That's why there's so many single mothers. Because women can just leave the man they're with and have full incentives by the government and just rely on them. Either they rely on the government through welfare or they suck the man dry through the courts, which is also the government. Because it's incentivized. Divorce is incentivized, and so is welfare. No fault of their own. Well, then that's still valid though, because if you're a net taxpayer, if something happens, you happen to become a single mother, which is the rate is such a minority. Because women leave marriages at 80%. They initiate divorce at 80%, so women are leaving the marriages, which makes sense if you look at the incentives. But if you don't know anything, look at the money. Look where the money goes. So they're leaving divorce, and most of single mothers are single mothers by choice. Either they made a really bad decision by spreading their legs in high school, or they're incentivized by the government, got bored, and just left the guy they're with. Most single mothers, I know one single mother that husband died in a he worked in the military, but they're funded by the government. She gets government benefits, which rightfully so. I think for something like that to happen, I do believe in taxes for that. But she should not have the right to vote for, suck more money. There's always going to be a minority, just like abortions. 93% is I don't want the baby, and 7% is because of incest, endangerment, things like that. You can talk about the small cases, but for legislation, it has to be the majority. You can't make legislation on the minority. It's never going to work. Yeah, we had nothing to talk about Fortnite. It's been the same. We'll talk about more about Fortnite when they bring that up. I think it's the 21st they come out the new update. Then we got something interesting to talk about. People to vote. Well, what I'm arguing is a equal opportunity but not equal outcome. Meaning, if someone wants to work hard to become a taxpayer, they have every ability to do so. If that makes sense. There's nothing holding them back. But if they choose not to work and become a net taxpayer, then they do not have that right. Is what I'm saying. I'm not holding anyone back. If someone wants to work to become a taxpayer, they have every ability to do. There should be no one holding them back. There should be nobody holding them down. If they want to become a taxpayer, they have every ability to do so. That's true. We also believe equal opportunity but not equal outcome. Like, I think everyone should have an opportunity to have a chance to be successful, but if you become a druggie, you live on the street, then that's your problem. You had the opportunity but blew it. That made sense. But I don't think anyone should be denied an opportunity. There shouldn't be any legislation holding people back. But if you mess up your choices, then you should be responsible for the choices that you make. Responsibility. So people who are responsible have the authority. Responsibility and authority have to be connected. But if you are a responsible citizen and contribute to society, you should have the authority to, I guess, call the shots. Just like how parents have authority over their kids and responsibility. They have responsibility over their kids, therefore authority. If they don't have responsibility and authority, and they only have responsibility, which is what I have, right? So, like example, when I was 17, I paid taxes, so I was responsible for funding single mothers who vote. So they had the right to vote, to ask for more tax dollars. So I had a responsibility to pay taxes, but I have no authority. I don't even have the right to vote. I do now because I just turned 18. I'm actually 19 now, but back at the time, I had no authority. So same with if you have kids, you're responsible for them. Therefore, you have authority. If you don't want them to do something, you have every right to make them not do something. Like the kid wants to eat a bunch of junk food, and you tell them no, and you have the authority to do so. Otherwise, the kid's just gonna go crazy, do what he wants, spend the money. You can't disconnect responsibility and authority. It does not work. For no fault of their own. But you're arguing a very, very small percent. You can't base a society off of the vast minority of something. It's just never, you're never going to get something done that makes sense. You can never nitpick. Because like I said, Like, I get where you're trying to come from. You want everyone to, I guess you want everyone to win, but not every single person can win. So what you have to do is you have to make it so everyone can win, but not everyone's going to. Just like everyone has an opportunity to play in the NBA, but like myself, I'm 5'7". I have no chance. There's an opportunity, but I'm not going to be able to play in the NBA because I can't do it. But the opportunity is there. It's not like I'm no possible way I'm forced to not at least try. Everyone should have a chance. I think everyone has the right to have a chance, an opportunity to do something. But if they can't perform, just like I cannot dunk the ball like LeBron James. And if I can't perform, I should not be allowed in the NBA. Dude, those guns just absolutely overpowered. Those guns are overpowered. Holy shiz. Oh my goodness. This gun just hit like 10 times harder than mine. Oh my. Oh my. I'm trying to get the illegal aliens to vote. Oh my goodness. Clown. Clown. Peace out, Lewis. Put people into power. Right, that's the only thing I can do is I can vote. But what's gonna happen is you have it. You're gonna have it eventually. It has to happen with the policies. Is you're gonna have an unfair balance of people being able to vote with no responsibility. They're getting authority without any responsibility, and it's gonna collapse. It's gonna collapse, and then the only way to fix is you have a patriarchal, I can't even say that. Societies are gonna take over. Which has happened all throughout history. Fair IQ and good intentions. Hey, bro. I think I got a guy. I think I got a guy for 2020. Yo, Chris, I think I got a guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I think there's a guy. I think there's a guy. I have one too. Name starts with a T. Ah man, what's his name? I can't remember, man. It's like the tip of my tongue, and I can't. Ah man. Dude, you know what I'm talking about? You know the guy I'm talking about? Mm. The government tried to stop his every move. That's true, man. Yeah, I gotta watch the whole thing. I saw what's that old hag, that old ass, freaking Nancy Pelosi. Ah, gross. Freaking wrinkly ass, old. I think Trump gave her like some speech or something. She tore it up. I can't watch that. She's such a clown. Is a good puppet, right? Because people think that the president has total power. They really don't. Everything that they do, unless it's an executive order, they have to go through numerous votes, this and that. That's why even if presidents try to run on certain ideology or certain ideas, a lot of it can't even be done. Some of it can. You know, when you have a bunch of idiots who vote freaking whatever that garbage was called, Obamacare. You know, certain things can be done, but the president definitely has to go through a lot of different things. Fooled by U.S. propaganda. Well, it's easy. It's easy. I didn't mean to no-scope him. All you have to do to censor people and to stop people from ideology to be spread, you have to censor it. That's all you can do. Too many people I've talked to, some freaking like hardcore liberals, I've talked to them and they're like, oh wait, that actually sounds reasonable. This Trump supporter sounds reasonable. I actually agree with some of the things you're saying. And that's just how it works. And once you censor ideas and you get bombarded with one side or one ideology, you're gonna believe it. Just like if you were in school and everyone told you that Sally was a, if everyone told you Sally had cooties, right? And someone came up to you and be like, hey, do you know about Sally? You're like, yeah, she's got cooties. You're just gonna assume it. You're just gonna take it for its word. Because you never heard any other side of the story. You're just gonna believe it. Reparations. Oh god. Like, that's the lowest you have to go for reparations. Like, you couldn't go lower than that. That's all you have to do is you have to censor, because the ideology of the left does not stand on its own. That's why they have to come up with all these ad hominem attacks. Where they just, you know, call you some bigot, call you, you know, Islamophobic. Oh, you know, you're afraid of Sharia law killing unbelievers? Oh, Islamophobe. Islamophobe, like, oh my. Or you're homophobic. Because their points on their own don't stand. They can't stand because they're bad. Their arguments are terrible. Even their economics argument. It's based on an emotion feeling type of argument. The socialist and communism. It's fair. Everyone deserves free money for existing. I just hit the ramp. cracked. Yo, that flick was kind of clean, right? You gotta give that to me, Chris. That flick, ooh. Oh, that's kind of yo. Even to fall. I know I don't agree with every right wing thing. I definitely don't agree. Everything on right wing. Every traditionalist. I have a lot of points to disagree with, but I'm speaking in generalities here. Just about all democratic arguments are some sort of feeling, emotional argument that literally is unpractical, would never work. And most right-wing stuff is practical and most likely would work. But it has to step on toes. That's a generality, but that's mostly true. Just like how I don't agree with everything the right wing says. I have a few far out there ideas that I think would be very, very effective, but you know. The Green New Deal? Was that some Ocasio-Cortez deal? Where she was like trying to ban cow farts or something? And she was like trying to like lower emissions. Wasn't it that? I could be wrong. I could be totally. Was the government ever honest? Right. When was the government ever honest, or when has the government ever been good with tax dollars? Except for some smallest, minute times. Gotta be confuzzled, man. Washington, Lincoln, GG's. It fell hard and fast. These stupid libtards. Oh my goodness. And I think when it comes to these liberals, like these people, girls and guys who are in office, the thing about them is they know what they're saying is actually wrong. They all know it's wrong. The reason why they do it is for political power or political gain. They know what they're saying was not sustainable and doesn't work. Unless you're Ocasio-Cortez and you're actually that idiotic. But pretty much all of them, the reason why you can't... It's basically... The only reason you have debates with them is for an audience. Because they're so... This is really just in there. Even if you bring up a logical argument, It doesn't matter. They already know they're lying. So what's the point? Bro, everyone's my head. Can't even move. I'm at 200 this guy. I don't get shot in the back. Holy shiz. I'm at 200 this guy. Oh man. Government property. Oh my goodness. These clowns. These clowns in office. Like, I don't even know if there's a solution, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm confused. Yo, Chris, do you think there's actually a solution to like all the problems that's going on? Like, do you think there's actually a valid solution, or does things have to collapse before they get better? I want to hear what you have to say. Do you think that things can actually get better naturally, like on their own? Do you think things could possibly get better, or does things have to collapse before it, I guess, rebuilds, or does society have to collapse? Does everything have to collapse for to get better? I had like no shield at the end there, no HP. I got some auto quick. A few years of dark times to the nation, kid. I bet you they're gonna have to reboot herself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree. I think there's other problems that have to be addressed too. Honestly, I'm not gonna say on stream because you get some people that it's kind of out their opinions, but they're kind of out there type of opinions. But there's some other problems that need to be addressed that a collapse has to happen. A collapse has to happen in order for it to be fixed. Either the problem gets fixed, or a new society, or new like not a new society, no new like a new belief system will get put in place. Oh, they collapsed? Yes, truth, man. That stuff is too rude. I have to collapse. Yeah, I agree with that, because you can't really regress. You can't really go back. Once something's already put into place, you can't take it out. There's a lot of reasons for it, but you can't. There's only 2 guys in here. Can't fix it. Great. Rounds. I get some shield. What are you talking about? I'm puzzled. I'm confused. I'll bet there's a mech here. There's a medi. That's freaking fried. These kids just get like max shield. He probably just had a big pot. Jeez. Bro, everybody got shield by me. Everybody got shield by me. Bro, where's that equality, man? I'm a feminist. Like, where's my shield at? Where's my shield? Where's my equality? Unbelievable. Unflippin' believable. God damn. Right, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm about to get some mac and cheese. I might make some pizza. But I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. I appreciate you guys coming by the stream. Appreciate you guys watching, like, and subscribe. We just hit 199,000 subscribers this stream. So make sure you guys do subscribe if you guys have not already. I'll probably hit at 200,000 in a couple of days. Make sure you guys do throw on some notifications though. Get notified for each stream, video, all that kind of good stuff. But anyways, guys, hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys have a good night. Peace.